In news from Afghanistan, Afghans have emphasized on a lasting peace and ceasefire following the beginning of a 7-day period of reduced violence in the country between Afghan, international and Taliban forces on February 22nd. According to officials, the US and the Taliban will sign an agreement on February 29th at the end of the planned week-long reduction in violence in Afghanistan.
Residents of Afghan capital Kabul have emphasized on a lasting peace and ceasefire following the beginning of a 7-day period of reduced violence in the country between Afghan, international and Taliban forces on February 22. According to US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, the US-Taliban agreement is expected to move forward and the US is preparing for the signing to take place on February 29. Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid said both sides will invite senior representatives to take part in the peace deal signing ceremony.
بین-الافغانی باشه چون تا بین افغان‌ها صلح نباشه صلح بین آمریکا و طالبان یک صلح پروژه‌ای است یک صلح است که خلاصه با منافع دو جانب است ولی با منافع مردم افغانستان فعلا
Previous attempts at negotiating peace agreements have been scuttled by Taliban attacks on international forces, most recently in December last year, when an attack on a US military base put talks on hold.
اولش باید آتش بس و یک صلح در کابل بیاید منطقه‌ای نباشه انفجار نباشه شاید اول باید صلح آتش بس باشه این خشونت کاش خشونتش معنا نداره این کلش یک گپ بی‌معناست.
US and Taliban negotiators have been meeting in Doha since 2018, even though fighting has raged in Afghanistan and thousands of civilians and combatants have been killed as the insurgents have expanded territory under their control. The agreement could represent a chance for peace and pullout of US troops that have been in the country since US-led forces ousted by hardline Islamist Taliban from power in 2001.